there's a different way to annotate when you're reading a story. You're looking for character development and plot and the conflicts and the setting. And so although they're reading realistic fiction books in book clubs, we are showing them how to annotate nonfiction because they're researching the setting of their book. And the different settings are, one book is about Hurricane Katrina. Actually, two books are about Hurricane Katrina. One of the realistic fiction books is Homeless Bird, which is about a girl growing up in India that gets married at 13. Years ago, when we started this unit, we told them, or we as a team of teachers decided that they need to learn about the setting of their book. So they're generating questions while they're reading the book. So I use Notability to show them how to annotate. So we did it on paper first, and pulling out all of the important things, things that you're looking for that would answer your inquiry-based question. And Notability is doing it on the iPad. And I was really excited. I don't know if I was a little more excited than the kids were, but I do know some students did. I made the mistake of showing them and then thinking that they could do it. So today, it's the annotating. I know Ms. Davis and Mr. Hardy both have been working on annotating. Ms. Davis is chunking information because we're finding, this is a new skill for students, for 6th grade students. And making the switch from, okay, we've been annotating all of these short stories, now we're going to annotate fiction. And this becomes, the real skill that they're going to use as they further their education. Because, as you know, when you're in school, you're using articles and, reputable sources is something that we use, that we spend a lot of time talking about, and not just Googling something. So we're not there yet. So what I'm doing is giving them the articles to actually annotate. I know all of their questions because we've read these books several times. And we start talking about their questions, and I kind of pushed all their questions together and said, oh, here's an article for you. With Edmodo and Notability, I can give them an article in less than 2 minutes. So mostly it's when you come in, check Edmodo. So Edmodo becomes my dumping ground. So it's our communication center. Everyone, the way it was explained to me was, Edmodo's like Facebook. Well, for the students, it becomes where they pick up their assignment and where they communicate with each other. So in Edmodo, I've got all of my classes set up, but then in every class, I broke my students out by book. So and it took 10 seconds to set them up by book. I did it while they were getting in groups working on something. I'm like, who's in Homeless Bird? Raise your hand. And they raise their hand, and I put them in that group. So now Edmodo becomes where if I've got 5 kids there, they can communicate just with each other and not everyone else.